Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Cardano family. Thank you for all the love. Let's get right in today's update. First update of the month of October. We're really going to be taking a look at what's happening with the price of Cardano right now, and what we could be expecting as we are going further into this month. Obviously, it's the start of Q4, a lot of excitement, and I think we have started off on a really, really positive note. As you can see across the board right now, pretty much the entire market seems to be up right now, which of course is always exciting to see. But let's take a closer look and see what's really happening with Cardano specifically. As far as Cardano price is concerned, we're up about 5% right now. So, balancing itself out with the broader market, up 5% over the course of the last 24 hours, with the price currently sitting at 84.3 cents. We're also up about 1.3% in Bitcoin comparative valuation, 30.8 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume continuously looking really nice at about 1.7 billion. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So we're going to be taking a look at what's happening with the Bitcoin dominance index here. So the dominance index, believe it or not, is still ranging around 59%, even though Bitcoin had a beautiful breakout, a beautiful start to the month of October. The dominance is still hovering around 59%. The reason why we're obviously paying attention to it is because, we're still, far away from where we were just on September 13th. And of course, if the dominance makes its way back towards the downside, you do tend to see altcoins performing really good. And I think that is going to happen based off of the way dominance is holding in general. But as of now, still sitting at 59.05%. Looking at Bitcoin though, guys, we got to give Bitcoin a round of applause. A lot of haters nowhere to be seen. We're actually sitting above our second confirmation, which is at $117,000. And right now the price of Bitcoin is literally sitting at almost $118,000, on the verge of actually closing October 1st candle above this range. I think we could actually end up seeing an all-time high much quicker than a lot of people are realizing. But going back to what I've said, the confirmations are something we need to be paying very, very close attention to. I spoke to you guys about 114,800 resistance that we were having a little bit of a hard time breaking above. And if you watch some of my other updates, not just Cardano update, if you watch XRP updates, Solana, and so on and so forth, we've been talking about this exact level, and you can see we actually have seen a beautiful breakout since then. You're looking at a 3% increase for Bitcoin, and in Bitcoin standards, that is quite an impressive move. But we're back up to September 19th levels. And again, breaking above this key range, I think takes us back up to some of the levels we actually have not seen since, mid-August. So I love what I'm seeing here with Bitcoin, and, what a beautiful way to start off the month. But let's take a look at what's happening with ADA. So ADA is reacting in a positive way too. I know some people are going to come out and say, well, Crypto ZX, why is the ADA price not at $1 right now, even though Bitcoin is sitting at almost 118? I'm going to point out at the dominance, because dominance is still up quite a bit from September. And this is why I discussed the dominance with you guys. I try to teach you guys to make you guys understand that, these are important tools that you need to be looking at. We can't just solely be looking at the price of ADA and thinking, oh, why is the price? We need to look at some of the other key metrics, which obviously are in correlation to the price of altcoins, including Cardano. So right now, the dominance is still, higher than where we were just back on September 13th. That's a huge component. If the dominance was still at the September 13th level, I think we would have already been around the 93 to 95 cents key range, believe it or not. But nonetheless, ADA's price right now, as you can see, retesting major resistance around 85 cents. We know about that, but mainly the 85.8 cents resistance we want to get back above, because we actually have not been above that range for almost a week and a half, and we're only about 1.5% away for us to reclaim back above that key resistance. Slowly but surely, I think, we will creep back up to this dollar price point. But right now, baby steps, right? I want you guys to focus on some of the key levels here. And right now, the key level is around the 85.8 cents. Breaking above here would be a good sign. And I think we could start pushing up to the next major resistance at 95 cents. And then after that is where excitement kicks in, as I have stated to you guys before countless of times. Obviously, if you're looking at it on daily perspective, take a look at it from June levels. Still a continuous reminder, anyone that got in June, still up about 62.3%. Of course, that was pretty much a triple bottom, for the year. You can see we retested in February, we retested in April, as well as in June. Triple bottom for the price of ADA. Anyone that accumulated around that range is up quite a bit right now, and the trend itself is in this upwards trajectory. Obviously, excitement kicks in into the 61.8. I've highlighted this to you guys countless of times, but as of now, we want to be focusing on some of the key levels that are coming in our way, which I don't have any doubts that the price of ADA won't be able to get above. I think we will be able to get above these key levels much quicker than a lot of people are realizing. Just look at the way the month has started, and I cannot be more excited as to what's yet to come. Obviously, time is the most important factor to keep in mind. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Thanks for all the love. We'll see you later from Crypto ZX, and peace out.